Me driving to my stupid job because society refuses to collapse. I don't see how people go to the casino and lose thousands. I just lost $5 and I am thinking about blowing this whole casino up and everybody in it. The tag of my shirt is touching my neck. My brain. Doctor says in 10 years' time, humans will be able to live and work till the age of 120. I don't want to do that. Me. Raises hand to answer question. Teacher. Calls on other kid. Other kid. Gets it right. Me, who had a different answer. When I am starving, and they tell me, wait, let us take a picture. There is nothing more satisfying than being prettier than your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. Fact that he is not going for just looks anymore means you taught him a valuable lesson. Just broke one of my made-up rules that only I have to follow. My cat. I lost my toy under the couch. Me. That must be the uvula. Oh, so it is a girl house. Can't wait to gamble today. Literally shaking. That's called dedication. That's called an addiction. Buddy, I've been gambling every day for 20 plus years. It's all I think about, and I still haven't gotten addicted, so I doubt it's happening. Me trying to stay sleepy when going to the bathroom at 4 a.m. When you live in a place where the unofficial best thing to do is visit a neighboring town. Me waiting for the bartender to look at me so I can order my drink. Your salary won't be very good starting out. Is that okay? My performance won't be very good until it is. That okay? Weirdest thing that gets you angry. Telling me to do something when I'm already in the middle of doing it. How I listened to bro's problems that were 100% his fault and 1000% avoidable. It's 2003 and you're about to acquire a phobia that will last the rest of your life. Do you all introverts ever open a text and think I'll reply when I have the energy? And then it's 3 weeks and you have to live with the guilt of being a horrible friend. When I accidentally select Espanol at the ATM, but successfully complete my transaction. Me. I wish people would invite me out more. Me in a social setting. Me looking at what's about to turn into a missed call. Me in the passenger seat when my friend almost kills us and just says my bad. Me restarting the song because I blinked on my favorite part. Me doing taxes. I have a child. When you arrive early at a lecture or event and you watch the hall fill up, but nobody is sitting next to you. I'm at the age that not finding parking for an event is enough to make me go home. Them. Hey, how have you been? Me. Oh, you know I am keeping it together. Me keeping it together. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? When you are smart enough to know the other person is wrong, but not smart enough to argue back. If I hit myself and it hurts, am I weak or am I strong? My therapist. Please reply to this email by the 12th. Me reading the email on 20th. Me in almost every situation involving human interaction. I must get out of here as quick as possible. Me studying French so that I can refuse to speak it, as opposed to just being unable to. When you say something to your therapist, and they firmly reply with, I did not need to know that. Me. I did not ask to be born. Parents. Well, we did not want you to be born either. Please say psych. When people talk behind my back, when people talk, people. Dude, just get a car. Driving is so much fun. Average driving experience, 7-year-old kids today. iPhones, iPads, AirPods. Me when I was 7. Hello. I am so stressed that relaxing makes me more stressed because I am not working on what is making me stressed. Me. I am depressed. Friend. Go for a walk. Relative. Drink water. Therapist. Do some mindfulness. Well, I would like to thank everyone for their fucking useless advice. Sorry for not keeping in touch. I have literally nothing to say. Debate. Ends. Every American immediately afterward. Well, the, gravity of my situation just set in. Me realizing I am not actually an introvert, I am just so anxious and traumatized that social interaction becomes something I want to avoid. When you are an adult, but you feel like a kid, faking their way through life. When a car lets you cross, so you hit one of these. The world's so broke that you don't even find random money on the ground anymore. Me pausing my music to see if my mum is really calling me, or if it is just the song. Stock knowledge. Me. Final exam. Top-ranked players who play 10 plus hours a day. Me trying to have fun after a bad day at work. Dad, let's turn off the AC and let it rest. The fridge that has been on for 23 years. When you already checked your usual 5 apps and don't know what else to do with your day, roses are red, chocolate is brown. I expect nothing, and I am still let down. You are so quiet. Me around people I know. Me being loyal to someone even without a relationship. People living happily without mental health issues. Me pretending we are the same. Me, you a fly. Fly. You a depressed junkie. Me. Me trying to figure out what you said after I said to repeat it the third time, when the back of a cereal box was your morning paper. Me looking up at a random building, letting the imaginary sniper know I see him. That no work tomorrow sleep be hitting different. Me stressing over things I can totally easily do. When cats knead on you and you can feel their nails puncturing holes into your skin, but they look at you with that loving, warm expression, and you look back like, when your parents ask you why you are still single, you gave me the ugly. Your alarm is set for 2 hours and 17 minutes from now. My mental health. Advices I give to people. 8 hours playing video games. 1 hour working on something important. Me when someone doesn't believe me and they Google it and see I'm right. Me. I could really use a sign from above right now. The sign from above. Suffer.